Hello, Ryan.
Hi, Adam.
How's it going?
Good. I feel so childish with this look.
You're looking very youthful. Very youthful these days.
It's annoying. I feel like a banker or an accountant or a 12-year-old.
I would like to open an account.
Or a 12-year-old banker. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
How are you, buddy? We both got a little red.
I know. You know why? Because it's the holidays.
That's right. It's Christmas time.
You know what I'm very excited about?
What?
Christmas music.
Yeah. Unlike Thanksgiving.
I love me some Christmas music.
Do you have a favorite Christmas song? Number one of all time.
I'm loving some chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
That's a good one. Nat King Cole does a very good version of that.
I'm loving Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Should we just sing Christmas songs for this whole episode?
That's what I was planning.
I feel like, yeah.
That's what I was planning.
What's that one that, I think it's just called Christmas or Christmas Song? Bublé does a cover, but originally it was Darlene Love, I think.
Yeah,
that's the best one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Best one.
That gets you in the mood for some lights.
Down. Yeah, it's so good. I love it.
I am such a Jew who loves Christmas music. I gotta say, I really am.
Great. I'm half a Jew who's right there with you, buddy.
Small stupid stuff. Small stupid stuff. Small stupid stuff.
It is the best. It just There's something about, like, I was walking down the street and I was kind of in a mood or something.
A little moody, a little edgy.
A little moody. I think it was, the weather, it was a little cloudy or something.
Gloomy.
And I was on a walk. I put in a little bit of Christmas music in the ears and I was just in the best mood all of a sudden.
Brightened right up.
I did.
So you never get annoyed by Christmas music? Because some people complain they're in the grocery store, they're at public place.
Never.
My God. Okay.
I mean, look, if I worked in a grocery store that just had the same 8 songs on loop, I would probably go nuts.
You'd go crazy.
Yeah. But I generally speaking, it's very welcomed in my ears.
Hey, guess what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I chopped down a Christmas tree.
No, you didn't.
I did. My sister's boyfriend did a lot of heavy lifting. I went out to Idaho for the Thanksgiving, and we jumped right into Christmas mode.
Yeah.
And we drove about an hour to a foresty area on a mountain.
Yeah.
Hiked down. We had the dogs.
Yeah.
And we're like, what about this? What about that? Found the right tree, went down into a ravine, got a friggin' axe out and a saw, and cut this thing down.
And you Paul Bunyaned it?
We Paul Bunyaned it.
No
And then we
way.
carried it back up and strapped it to the top of the car.
Oh
went
my
back
God.
to my sister's place, right?
Did you just feel like such a man after you did that?
I did. I felt like a big boy. It was exciting.
That
and then
is
I
so
also
nice.
simultaneously realized what a New York City urbanite, nerd I am. Because I was like, I would go to some store and be like, here you go, sir. Yeah.
I'd be like, is this sap? The sap is sticky. I don't like this. Christmas time, very exciting.
Very exciting. A lot of great music. Speaking of music.
Yeah, we should talk some music.
Segue, we should talk music. And there's nobody on this earth who's more qualified to talk music than today's guest.
Oh.
He is a thespian, an actor, a funny man, a comedian. He is a music man.
Oh.
He's been working out. He's in great shape.
Okay.
Getting a little Trump. I don't know why. Sorry about that.
Wow.
It's an accident. Slips out. I know this gentleman from 5 years of my favorite TV show, New Amsterdam, where this fine fellow played Dr. Iggy Frome, both to great comedic effect as well as cathartic heart. You might know him from Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, TV shows like Breaker High, Reaper, Deadbeat. I would like to intro my friend, Tyler Labine.
Hey, I had no idea that's how it's pronounced. Oh my God.
It is. It's very French. Not to be confused with La Beignet.
Oh yeah, no. That's a donut.
Yeah, and it's a whole nother family that we don't consort with. I don't talk to them. They don't talk to us. The Labines and the La Beignets don't
they're
mix.
like the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Right. Yeah.
Welcome to Small Stupid Stuff.
I'm so happy to be here, guys. Thank you. I love small things. I love stupid things. I love stuff. I love stuffing.
You do.
I love stuff you stuff inside of stuff, like stuffing.
Yeah.
I love stuff. Yeah.
Wait, what is that? This is getting weird now.
Speaking about holidays, and then looking at Ryan's bare bum face, talking about chopping down a Christmas tree just felt wrong to me.
Well, I bet you he grew some stubble like while he was axing a tree down.
Yeah.
I feel like
each swing was like
a little bit more stubble every time.
No, imagine me with my shirt off, muscles rippling in the sun, and I
full beard or like nice stubbly
full
face?
beard that I immediately shaved off. And I more or less ripped this tree out with my bare hands.
You shaved it off with the axe.
Yeah, exactly. I just kind of, which actually ended up sharpening the axe because my face is so
very manly.
Adam, I gotta say, your beard is magnificent.
Thanks for saying that.
Ryan, I know you have a wonderful beard as well. You grow a fantastic top-notch beard. Mine has, the winter has come, but Adam, you have a lush brown, beautiful
Thank
beard.
you.
Man.
I appreciate that. It's definitely it's getting some grays.
That's okay. That's cool.
Yeah, the other day, I'm gonna out Adam. We were on a FaceTime, and he leaned in really close to the camera, and he goes, "What the fuck is this?"
It's true.
And I said, "Is it the grays?"
It's because I was seeing this for the first time, under here
in real time on camera. For me, it started right here. There was one patch right here after my second child was born. Then my third kid was born, and the patch went like this.
That'll do it.
And I was like,
that'll do it.
At least this is kind of brown still, but other than that, no. And I'm not going to dye the fucking thing.
Yeah, you can't dye a beard.
Not a good look.
No.
No. I have severe beard envy right now, guys. I can't wait to grow it back. Every time I shave, I just cannot wait to get back to beard mode.
I shaved my beard to audition for the John Wayne Gacy role.
Oh, nice.
Which got quite close, which was cool.
You would have been great in that.
I'm so happy for Chernus, man. He's the best actor.
I'm working with Chernus right now.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Tell him hello from me.
I will.
I shaved it off, and I hadn't seen my face in 25 years. My children cried. I cried a little bit. I didn't like it.
Did they really cry? Did they see you and go, "Oh, dear God"?
My youngest did. My middle child was like, "Yeah, it's okay, Daddy." My oldest got in the car with me, my daughter, and she didn't notice. And then all of a sudden it was like this.
Yeah.
Literal recoil. She was like, "Oh, Daddy." I was like, "Yeah."
What the hell is that?
Honestly,
Who are
it's
you?
been so long that I've had this. It's been, close to 10 years or something like that. And so I worry that if and when I do have to shave it off or something, I'm going to have the weirdest face tan line that anyone's ever seen.
Oh, dude.
It's not only the tan line, the feeling. It feels like that part of your face is like
brand new,
naked and cold and soft in a weird way. And
just birthed. All of you is like 40 years old, and then this is just like hello for the first time.
Yeah, it's like baby skin.
I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that.
If you don't have to shave, don't do it.
Yeah, I won't probably.
Yeah, it's very discomforting, and it frightens small children.
Yeah, one more thing about my beard. I just finished a movie, and I went up to right before we were going to shoot it. The director was like, "I think I want to maybe see you without the beard," and I was like,
"I don't know if you do."
I was like, "I'm game for it. Let me send you a picture of me with the beard shaved." And see what you think. And in like 10 minutes, I got an email back from the assistant saying the director has requested you keep the beard.
Yeah. They literally said, "Having seen your face, we're good. We don't want that."
Actually, you're fired. We don't want you to do the role at all.
Also, how do you delete emails forever?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't. That shit's permanent.
Rescind. But you look great, dude. You've been working out. You're in shape. Tell me what you've been up to lately physically.
Well, I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, I had a real serious health scare. I had this crazy blood clot. I've talked about it on my podcast.
Oh, that's right.
IOYSM.
And podcast host Tyler Labine.
Yeah, and I almost died. I almost perished. And I came out of there and I was like, you know what? It wasn't because of neglect, physically or anything, but I realized there are so few things you can control in the world,
right?
In your life. And I was like, well, one of them is health and fitness. I mean, to
some extent, yeah.
So I just went whole hog, man. I just started working out like 6-7 days a week.
Wow, you're doing a full 7.
That's wild.
Oh my God.
Sometimes 2 a days, yeah.
Whoa.
And I got in really good shape, but slowly. I never wanted to do the thing I'd done my whole life, which was like,
Right.
so I went to a functional medicine doctor, an oncologist, a hematologist. I went to my GP. I was like, can we all put together like a plan for like from inside
Real
out?
quick, what's a functional medicine doctor?
I'm glad you
Here we
asked that,
go.
Rose. A functional medicine doctor is basically if you had a forensic detective looking at your
Oh,
blood. So
Huh.
everything that other doctors are like, yeah, you're fine, your testosterone levels, this, that. They do like a complete metabolic panel, but then your functional medicine doctor goes deep dives on each individual one of those
no way.
panels and goes in deep, deep, deep to live like tiny things like um do you have any mold inside your system? Do you have uh you know like uh like it's hard to explain, but it basically they're a forensic detective
I gotta get that. I want that.
and they go deep and it's partially Eastern sort of, woo
Yeah.
woo. It's up in Ojai here, but it's based all in science and mostly in Western meds, but they just go a little deeper than your doctor will go,
And is it all just from the blood? You give some blood and they look at that and that's how they get their info?
Yeah, and your poop.
And your poop.
Nice.
Yeah, they make you poop in a box and pee in a container and
Can I ask you
yeah.
specifically about that experience? How big was this
Yes.
box and what do? You hover over the toilet and you're just
It's an impossibly small box.
okay.
I don't know why.
There's aiming involved, is what you're saying.
No, it's a little more involved. You literally, when you open the kit, it's like this tiny little. It looks like a if you go to like a food fair and they're like, here, you want a little taste test of a deep fried Oreo, and it's in a little tiny
Uh-huh.
like
Or like
paper.
if you get one scoop of ice cream.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's gloves and a tiny little shovel.
Oh no.
And a tiny little shovel to scoop things. Oh boy.
So you poop in a larger
No.
container.
Right.
Then you go through your own poop and you get out the good bits, I
Wait
guess.
a minute. This is
And you put that in the little container, seal that, and then send it off.
crazy to do it like that.
Yeah.
Could you pull that off, Adam?
Absolutely not. I'm not. No. What they should
You're
do.
more capable than you think.
What they should do is they should have like a Tupperware that has little ridges on the side so you could just put it on your toilet seat. And so you can just sit on your toilet seat like a normal person and poop into the Tupperware.
That's step one. And then it's the shoveling and the sorting and the scooping.
No,
and the
it should
sealing.
just be step one, close the thing, ship it off. Ship off the whole box.
Here's how I look at it. I would rather sort through my own shit than have somebody else do it. I don't. Maybe that's me. I'm sort of like I'll find the problematic chunks.
That part looks dark over there.
Yeah, that's what I've been worried about. That's suspect.
You know what? I don't think anybody is listening anymore. But if
No. I was gonna say, all this talk of
Cut it.
all this talk of shoveling poop has made me really curious
about music,
about your music taste and habits. Tyler, speaking of poop,
Yeah.
do you remember your first concert or the first band that you were obsessed with? Or
Yes.
what was that?
And it may come as no surprise that Weird Al Yankovic was my
Yeah.
first
No way.
and remains probably my longest standing musical fascination.
Amish Paradise was huge for me.
I was such no 80s. I'll go even deeper, man. That's like
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was obsessed with Weird Al before it was like a global phenomenon. I was in on
Right.
like the Dare to Be Stupid.
Really?
I was in like the Dr. Demento like tapes
Wow.
from the radio
Oh,
before
my
he blew
God.
up. And I was like, my whole thing as a kid was like, I'm the weird one. I was always doing weird stuff, and I was the weirdo. And and then there comes a guy named Weird Al Yankovic. I was like, yep, that's my dude. Yeah.
First
so-
off, I love the dance. I love the
Weird,
weird dance. And I think we should meme
Yeah.
this immediately. Yeah, I'll just get a little
get
bit
more
of that.
shoulders in that.
You gotta get a little
Yeah.
bit of this.
And Weird Al, man, I forgot about that guy.
Oh,
Genius.
he's the best.
You forgot about Weird Al?
I forgot about Weird Al.
Blasphemer. Yeah, yeah. I'm here to remind
They
you.
just made a movie about him with Daniel Radcliffe.
They did. It was really
Oh, man.
funny. And Rainn Wilson playing Dr. Demento, which was awesome.
How old were you when you went to that first concert?
Yeah, so it gets even better. I went to
Oh,
my
boy.
first Weird Al concert at Canada's Wonderland, I'm Canadian, which is like our Disneyland.
Oh,
Um, And it's they have a little theater there called the Kingswood Theater, and Weird Al Yankovic came there in 1989, I believe, and my parents took me to go see Weird Al.
Wow.
Did you love it? Was it everything you hoped it would be?
Yes, sir.
And more.
And then some. Yeah, I was like, he got out there with his accordion. He played some non-parody songs, some of his
Oh.
original polka jams.
It makes sense. It makes sense. This is a very funny man. I would constantly be breaking on the set of New Amsterdam because he's improvising ridiculous stuff. But in your humor, in your brand of humor, I think there's like a hint of absurd, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think you're drawn to that.
I call it absurdité. It's like high
Right.
class absurdity. Yeah.
He calls it Labine's Absurdités.
That's the new podcast.
I'm just going to start some sort of traveling one-man show. Yeah.
We'll do your one-man show together on Broadway. It makes sense. And
Yeah, totally. Don't think about that too hard.
the Weird Al started this madness.
Weird Al is definitely a genesis point for me. But then I also love Genesis, which gets confusing.
Okay, that is confusing to put anything.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
that other prog rock band? The big one. Is it Rush?
Oh yeah, Rush. Yeah, big Canadian band, Rush. Yeah.
Sure.
But if you're going OG prog rock, I'm thinking like ELO. I go back to ELO. Yes.
Okay. What's the one they do in I Love You Man?
That's Rush. That's Rush.
Slapping the bass. That's Rush.
Yeah, stuff in the bass. Yeah.
I heard a lot of Rush for the first time, also in Idaho, in this podunk little neighborhood bar. It was the best bar ever. Super Americana and like pool table. There are dogs allowed in this bar. People come from it was the best. And they were blasting rock and roll. And I was like, who is this? What is this? As I'm kind of rocking out to it. It was Rush.
Nice.
Rush is pretty outstanding, man. And
Yeah.
as a Canadian, we have three essential artists that you have to support.
Yes.
Rush is one of them. Celine Dion is one of them. I'm sorry, it's true. And
And I always forget the name of these guys. The
Bare Naked Ladies.
no, the what's it called?
the Guess Who?
No. With the guys, the uncool, the tragically hip.
Oh
unhip.
yeah. Well, that's what I was just about to say. Tragically Hip. Yeah.
Yes.
Gordon Downey. Yeah. Those are like sewn into the fabric
Literally
of Canadian.
never heard of Tragically Hip before, ever.
Oh, dude, they are like Canadian icons. Every time I've worked in Canada, someone tells me about.
Tragically Hip.
Adam, if you want to have a very nice intro to Tragically Hip, I would say sit down on whatever music platform you choose and look up the Tragically Hip Road Apples.
Okay.
It's the best album, or Up to
Okay.
Here, and get in there and check it out.
I remember my first concert. Can I tell you about that?
Please share.
Yeah, we want to hear about it.
My first concert was on my birthday one year, and I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know, probably 11 or 12, and we went to a Weezer concert. And this was like
Yes.
at the height of Weezer, and it was so awesome. It was so awesome.
Do you remember what record?
Yeah, it was the Blue Album.
It was Blue.
Doesn't get any better.
In my opinion, might be one of the best albums front to back ever made.
100%. Is My Name is
Yes.
Jonas or his
That's
name?
the first
on there.
track.
Yeah.
My name is Jonas.
Sweater song.
I gotta say though, Pinkerton, their follow-up
Yeah.
album, might actually be a better album.
Blasphemy.
No.
Wow.
But
Here we go.
it's because the Blue Album had its chance to gestate. It like hit us, right? And then you have this like protective.
I used to scooter downtown in New York City on my Razor scooter, and I'd be
Yes.
listening to blasting Weezer in my headphones, and I had one of those Discmans that strapped
So
strapped
nostalgic.
around your waist, and I
And it would hook on and it would play. Yeah.
I had that there, and I would just be jamming out to "Let's Go Away for a While," and just
Remember the anti-skip button on
of
Discmans?
course.
What did the anti-skip do again? Like you press it so that it wouldn't skip as if you ever wanted it to?
It didn't do anything.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
made you feel like you could do something about the fact that anytime you moved
Right.
holding a Discman, it would like screw it up.
Tyler's, to your earlier point about not having control over anything, it was a button that gave you some sense of control, even if it was a complete lie.
It's like the walk buttons
Yeah.
on streets, like those don't do anything.
And it doesn't matter how many times you hit it, it's not going to happen.
No.
But Adam, I just want to say, if Pinkerton
Yeah.
had have come out first, it doesn't matter to me. It's just that the Blue Album hit us first, right? If Pinkerton came out before the Blue Album, you would have been like, Pinkerton is a superior album. That's all I'm going to say. That's all.
I just didn't find that Pinkerton had as consistent hits, like I think every song on the Blue album is like a 10 out of 10.
Masterpiece.
But maybe that's my countercultural kind of instinct. I'm a little bit like, well, everyone likes Blue album,
so I'm gonna like Pink. Yeah.
Dude, it was a separating point. I remember there was a girl in like junior high, whenever that came out, that I liked, who was like, "You like Weezer?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I kind of liked Weezer. I wasn't like diehard. She's like, which record do you like?
She's like, name 3 songs.
Yeah, and I totally blew. I was like, the Pink one. She was like, you sellout, you loser. I was like, what? Why? I mean, the blue one.
I do remember it was the first time we had I must have been like closer to teenage years because we snuck joints into the concert.
Yeah, you did.
You bad boy.
But it was the first time we had ever done something like that, and we thought people would be like smoking pot at the concert, but no one was smoking pot. But then and so we didn't take them out, and then all of a sudden, Hash Pipe comes on there, which is very popular song of theirs.
I got my hash
literally
pipe.
like
so
a
good.
gust of pot smoke just engulfed us all of a sudden.
Goosh.
And everyone had joints out all of a sudden. They're passing around. The security guards all walked away basically, and they're like, we're not dealing with this. And it was just a really magical experience for my first concert.
Everyone gave Hash Pipe the pass. They were like,
okay,
go ahead, get him out.
Well, that's really interesting because during the Blue album, they were kind of known as a straight edge band, right? That was their thing. They were like,
because they were nerdy, yeah.
Yeah.
And
by the time Green album came out, they were like, fuck it, Hash Pipe.
Hash Pipe.
So the audience made a clear delineation too. They're like, wait, hold off with the joints.
Oh, so you know what? The concert must have been after the Green album because they did play Hash Pipe, yeah.
Real quick. I'm looking at the track listings, and I have to say Blue album is the superior
of course.
album. However, El Scorcho is an amazing song.
Tired of Sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's amazing songs on there, yeah.
I feel like we could do a whole episode just on Weezer.
I feel like every band, every artist has like one perfect record, like one record that defines them and defines their sound. And I feel
lucky,
like it's Blue. If they're lucky, yeah.
No, you're right. You guys are right. It definitively that is the Weezer album, but
That's the one.
I love Pinkerton just doesn't get enough love.
It feels good. It feels good to you. We respect it.
Ryan, tell us about your first concert.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember I remember going to Green Day when I was with them, and that was fun. I felt like the coolest guy ever, and I remember smelling pot, being really young, and smelling this strange smell that everyone seemed to have. And I was like, what is that?
Intoxicating.
We were young. I was with a friend, and I think my dad, and he was like, that's a skunk. I was like, there's skunks in the concert? And he was a lot of skunks come to music venues. I was
everywhere.
Like, really?
Yeah, especially Green Day.
For years, we'd be at a concert, and I'd be like, guys, there's skunks here. Until one day a friend was like, you idiot. It's weed. I was like, what is weed?
Yeah.
Such a naive child.
So I'm going to try out a new segment called This or That.
Here we go.
Do you have a little bit like a little musical sting you're going to throw in there?
Roll the musical sting for this or that. That is non-existent. Okay, great.
This or that. This or that.
This or that. This or that. I like that. Actually, that sounds good.
Yeah, we could do a little jingle for this or that.
Or that. Okay, so Tyler, Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention a couple of these things, and Ryan, I think you've got these things in front of you too, so you can throw some out also.
I'll hit up a few. Okay, I'm ready.
And we're going to just see, Tyler, if you like this
or that.
Oh, those are my choices. This or that. That's
this
it?
or that.
That's it.
Okay. All right.
This is a very binary situation. Yeah.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC all the way.
I totally agree.
Boom!
Totally agree.
Yeah.
I think so too. They were cooler.
Way cooler, man. And like, I know Backstreet Boys have like some jams. You know, we all love Backstreet's Back. But to be fair, that was like a comeback. Like, where I was like, did they go away? What's with the comeback song?
They're back. They're back now.
NSYNC just kept evolving. Then they gave us JT. You know, like it was.
I know.
It did launch the JT.
Yeah.
Well, and he was producing a lot of the hits by the end of the NSYNC era as well, like Girlfriend and Dirty Pop. Those were all produced by JT.
Senorita
was...
Well, that's solo JT.
That's later. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's post.
And by the way, loved solo JT album. That first one.
Justified is
unbelievable.
Dude, Future Love Sex Sounds and Justified. jams, bops,
I
wall to
mean, the
wall.
Neptunes
Yeah.
who produced
Yeah.
Justified, and then Timbaland who
Yeah.
produced Future Sex.
Future Sex, Love Sounds. Yeah, amazing
Unbelievable.
albums. Yeah.
Okay, so we got that figured out. We're all in sync, guys. We're all in sync people.
That's not. I don't know that we should announce that. I mean, I don't know if
We
that
are
makes us a
in
good
sync,
yeah.
guys. This isn't.
Yeah.
Look, we're owning
Yeah.
it, right? We're all men in our whatever era we're in. I'm in
I'm
my
owning it.
late 40s.
Okay, Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
Oh, Beatles.
Ah,
Beatles.
my
No
God.
contest. No contest.
But it's
one's
impossible.
tough.
This is a
That
Sophie's
one's tough.
choice. This is a devil's choice.
Here's how it's possible for me. I don't really know the Rolling Stones catalog. That's it. I
Oh
think
my
if I
God,
think if I
buddy.
did, well, because you make a choice at a certain
Okay.
point. I think you kind of like you either get more exposed to the Beatles or the Rolling Stones. I don't know a lot of people that are like both. I like them both the same.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Somebody introduces you to one of those bands and goes, "Look, this is the greatest band of all time," and you go, "I believe you," and then you listen to all their music. And you don't really dabble in the other one's catalog, and that's what happens.
The Beatles are perhaps more. The Beatles are the Beatles. If I had to pick one, which is a horrible question that I
Yeah.
resent,
Yeah.
Adam, but if I had to pick one, I would say Beatles because their music is perhaps evolves over the course of the albums and
Yes.
really like experiments and grows like great pop hooks, but also like funky acid
Yeah.
trips and
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
amazing Strawberry Fields. But even the early stuff like Love, Love Me Do and
Michelle.
all those are
Yeah.
like fantastic.
Day trippers.
Tyler, the next time you are in the gym of one of your 12 workouts per week, I need you to put on almost any Rolling Stones record, maybe Sticky Fingers, and just blast it, and you will see the light.
I will say that Beast of Burden is a masterpiece of a jam.
So good.
And obviously some of the big hits I'm aware of, but like it just I also think they're apples and oranges. Like this comparison gets brought up all the time, and it's like,
They are.
well, that's like comparing like Dr. Dre and Rush. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
I just
I
don't
picked
think
Dr.
that
Dre.
they're musically in the same vein. Like the Stones were bluesy, they were very
Yeah.
like
They're rock
gritty.
and roll, man. They're like dirty British rock and roll, taking like American
Yeah.
soul music and
Yeah.
blues and just
Yeah.
making
and
it
then,
sharp.
And then
Yeah.
the Beatles were kind of their own creation. You know what I mean? Like they kind of
Gentlemen.
came out of the Britpop era and then became this thing.
Yeah, they
you know?
revolutionized music, I feel like, in a lot
Yeah,
of ways.
yeah.
So I feel like they take the cake, in my opinion. They take the cake.
Yeah, you're a Beatles guy, Adam.
I wouldn't yes, I would say generally if I had to pick
We've
No, in this choice, you're going
yes, I
Beatles,
would go
yeah.
Beatles. I wouldn't call myself a Beatles guy necessarily. I'm not listening to the Beatles all the time, but I do think,
Me neither.
generally speaking, they hold a higher place in history than the Rolling Stones, which is crazy because the Rolling Stones
Ouch.
are huge, obviously.
The Beatles are very singular. So are the Stones. You know how I was talking about that one perfect record that every band's got? For the Stones, it's Exile on Main Street. I don't know the full story, but they were like evading taxes or something, or they were in trouble with the government. They needed to make money. They left, they went to France, they rented a house in the south of France, or it might have been Keith Richards' house. They made a record in the basement.
Nice.
And they just got messed up all day and swam and hung out and recorded this music and then brought it back and released it. It's the best thing ever. It's like loose and alive and dirty and grungy. It's
Gotta listen to
fantastic.
that.
And folky. It's the best. Yeah.
What would you say is the quintessential Beatles album?
Ooh,
Hard to not go with the obvious choice, but
the White Album.
that's what most people
Yeah.
would say, I think. But I am a huge Sgt. Pepper
Yeah.
fan, man. I think that album is wild. It's
You like the trippy
but
stuff.
Really? But of all the Beatles stuff, you're going Sgt. Pepper?
Mostly because my roots are in like punk rock and prog
Right.
rock, right? So when I hear
Right.
Sgt. Pepper, I'm like, oh, look at what you guys were doing.
Yeah, you hear the rock and roll.
Nobody understood what they were doing at that time. Nobody. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I love that they would always push it. Every album, they would take
Yeah.
another step and be like, let's try this.
Yeah, yeah.
I think either very, very early, Beatles for Sale, or the very, very late, Let It Be.
This is a really tough one here. Jay-Z or Eminem?
Eminem.
I think so too.
I don't like Jay-Z.
This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Yeah, but Jay-Z hits you in your gut.
I think
you know?
Jay-Z's got better songs that are like that I want to jam out to, but Eminem was
Yeah.
the better rapper, I think.
You know what? This is a matter again of when and where it hit me. When the Marshall Mathers LP came out, I was like in a friend's car he had it on like a bootleg tape. He was like, dude, this guy,
Yeah.
I think his name is like Reese's Pieces or something. I didn't even know what his name was. And they're like, look, chuck this in my friend's like tape recorder in his Acura
Yeah.
Integra. And we sat in like a parking lot listening to the Marshall Mathers LP. And I was like,
That's awesome.
who the fuck is this guy? Like,
Have you ever heard his very first album that was kind of underground called Infinite?
No.
Really, really good. And he doesn't even barely sounds like Eminem, but it's like a chill, laid back kind of Eminem that is really, really good because he's still just as great a lyricist.
You know, the first Eminem song I ever heard was "I Never Meant to Give You Mushrooms, Girl. I never meant to bring you to my world." Remember that song? And I was like, I think I might have been on mushrooms at the time. That's Marshall Mathers LP, right?
Is that Drug Ballad?
No, Drug Ballad was also a great song, but I'm forgetting how it goes right now.
So again, it's a matter of like that hit me that way.
Where and how you heard it.
You know, and then Jay-Z for me was always a little bit like Jigga, you know, I was like, I'm not into the flashy East Coast. I was very much like, I was a Native Tongues guy. I was like Tribe, De La, Jungle Brothers, Black Sheep. Those were my guys.
Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe and De La Soul, yeah.
Yeah. And Eminem felt more punk rock to me. Eminem was like, fuck you to the whole, you know, industry.
But, you know, if you're going to dance, you can dance to Jay-Z. You're not going to dance to
That's what I mean.
Eminem.
I think Jay-Z has better songs to jam out to.
Jay-Z's got like bass and hooks and like
I think
vibe.
that's true.
You know what I'll never forget? When the infamous real Slim Shady came down the aisle at the MTV Music Awards.
Yeah.
And he had all the other M&Ms with him.
With like 100 M&Ms. Yeah.
With 100 other fake ones. It was amazing.
Great.
That was like a great pop culture moment.
Ryan, you got any this or that's over there?
Oh, I got some this or that's, buddy.
I want to hear some this or that's.
I'm going to hit you hard. Okay, I'm going to do it a bit Canadian.
Oh, okay.
For my friend Tyler. I don't know what that is. I apologize. That was an offensive accent that was not good.
You always get a little too little. You always get a little too Irish.
Suddenly, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm from Canada. From Canada.
Sure, bud. Okay.
Okay, here we go. If you're at a concert and your favorite song comes on, do you film it or do you choose to be present and just watch it?
See, this is like I've definitely caught myself at a concert before watching my phone, filming a big screen, projecting the artist that's
watching the thing, and you're like, what am I doing?
100 feet away from me. And I'm like, what am I doing right now?
My first instinct was like, be present. What the fuck are you talking about? But then I just went to a Dijon concert. Do you guys know Dijon?
I do not.
Who's that again?
Just check him out. He's
okay.
About to blow up. Dijon, like the mustard.
The mustard. Yeah.
Check out a song called Talk Down. You'll be like, oh, shit.
Is this guy a hip-hop guy, or what's his story?
No, I would say it's like if Prince and Bon Iver had a baby.
Oh, that's a great baby.
Unreal.
Wow, okay, cool. Is this a new person?
Yeah.
I assume?
Newish.
Okay.
He just went on tour. So they filmed their entire album. They recorded it live and filmed it and put it out in these chunks. And they built a living room set. And it's all of these like super musicians and producers just playing in this living room. And then they took that living room set on tour and they just like went around the country with this living room and just played in all these venues. And I just saw him at the Commodore in Vancouver. Anyway, point being, I was at the concert at the Commodore with my friend, and it was like this impromptu. We went, you know, sort of out of the blue. And I filmed a lot of it.
Yeah.
You did.
And
But this is an important question. Do you ever go back?
Never.
And watch those videos? Because speaking for myself, I almost never go back. Once in a while, like I went to Paul Simon and I was like, it's Paul Simon. This is like a hero of heroes.
Yeah.
I got to get a little bit. I got to send it to my mom. Sounds of Silence. This is like classic stuff. So, but otherwise, you never watch it. You have like 30 videos, and
you maybe post like the best chunk and be like, "Look what I did! I'm living life."
I saw Paul Simon.
Yeah. Well, I went to see Paul Simon at the Hollywood Bowl, and forever now it is referred to as the Pollywood Bowl.
Oh, the Pollywood, yeah.
Hollywood Bowl.
Speaking of Prince, I went to a Prince concert when he was still with us.
Oh my God.
No way. You saw Prince live.
And this brings up a great question here is he did 7 encores.
Wow.
Which is awesome, right? But then when you stop and think that he ended the show 2 hours before it actually ended, which is just
yeah.
what are we doing? What are we doing here?
How long was the whole show? Do you remember from start to finish?
It must have been 4 hours. Yeah,
Jesus.
It was a very, because there were famous people in the audience, musicians and stuff, that he kept like bringing on stage to like do a song with him. Like Gwen Stefani came up, and this person and that person, and he would like take a big bow. Everybody would go freaking nuts for I'm talking like 3 to 5 minutes of clapping. And then he would come back out and do another song. And so then you
do it again.
You never trusted that it was really over. And so by the end, people were clapping for probably 10 minutes, just going like, are we doing another or no?
An eighth? Are we doing an eighth? Yeah.
But I think 7's too much.
Adam, I see you at this concert just being like, woo, last one, yeah. And you start to go, and then just running, excuse me, getting back to your seat.
And then by the third or fourth encore, you're like, okay, come on. Like,
that's when I start saying like, let's beat the rush.
Let's beat the rush. Okay, so that's a good question. Do you leave a concert early to beat traffic?
Probably.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I'm like, I don't even wait for one encore. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, I've seen it.
If it wasn't good enough to play through the
main set,
I'm out. Yeah.
One. I'll do one. One
encore.
I also sit back in the cut. Like I let the rest of the audience do the work about begging for an encore. I'm just like,
Tyler just sits down and goes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, they already know they're going to do it or they're not. It doesn't matter how hard I stomp my feet. You know?
Oh my God. Speaking of encores, I was at a Wilco concert, which is like super, nerdy white dude. And what's his name? What's the guitarist name? Nils something did this insane guitar solo. Like for 10 minutes, he just went off into outer space. He was doing this thing and hitting stuff. And and they were just in like riff jam mode. And everyone was like amazed. He finishes the solo. Everyone is like, wow, out of their seat, clapping, screaming. This clapping goes on so long that Jeff Tweedy grabs the mic and goes, okay, we're going to be okay.
That's enough.
Can we do another song? He literally got annoyed at his own ovation. That's how amazing they were.
All right, that's enough.
Do you guys remember Bumbershoot? It was a festival in Seattle for quite a few years.
Bumbershoot? Be honest, did you make that up?
No, I wish. What a great name.
Yeah. I would commend you on your imaginativeness.
I went to a Ween concert at the.
You are making up these names, aren't you?
You guys know the Ween?
Ween?
Oh my God.
Ween?
Ween. W-E-E-N. Dean and Gene Ween. Okay.
This is fake.
Who the fuck is Dean and Gene Ween? Those are made up names.
I forget that you guys are significantly young.
These are not real things.
They are. They played a 4.5-hour show, and I was like, nobody wants a 4.5-hour Ween show. I was that guy there. Like,
no, that's a lot.
Huge fan. I left like halfway through. I was like, I can't commit 4.5 hours to Ween.
It's a lot for anything.
There were other bands to go see too. You know what I mean? I was like, guys, it's a festival. You can't do a 4.5-hour show. Yeah.
Speaking of that, let me ask you guys: do you like going to a festival, and do you go, or is it too much work, too long, too much madness, too many people?
You won't catch me at a festival ever.
Not doing it.
Not anymore. I did when I was younger.
I'm definitely not doing the kind of festival where you go and you sleep there, like the Burning Mans of the world. I will never do that.
You're not
I don't
doing
think
that.
so.
So you're not doing Coachella.
I'm not doing Coachella, but what we did do is we went for Jesse's bachelor. We went to, was it Pilgrimage?
Yes, in
and
Nashville.
That was a lot of fun because that was the sort of thing where you could just go, you enjoy a couple performances, you get out, you go sleep in a bed, you're going home. Yep. And then, or back to your hotel or whatever. I can deal with that. Yep. I can deal with that.
The last time I did Coachella, which was a long time ago, I rented a very nice hotel room in Palm Springs and made the commute between the festival and Palm Springs from my bed.
I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
I thought you had to camp out.
No, it's because it's in Indio, right? So it's not that far from. I think it was in 29 Palms, which is even
But Burning Man, you have to sleep there, right?
Oh yeah, that's like tents and stuff. You kind of build your own shelter temporarily.
I'm good. Yeah. I'm good on that.
I'm out. I am so out.
I remember the first time I went to Coachella, and by the way, now I'm too old, I'm too lazy. If I went now, I'd just be like, this is so many people and so much noise.
I'm on so much acid right now.
I'm on so many drugs, I can't keep track. But I remember going when I was a youngster, and it was with Evan and Raviv and a bunch of Adam and ours friends at that time, JJ, all those kids, and we rented an RV camper. And it was like 12 people sleeping in one made for like 4 people.
Oh no.
And wherever we were standing on the roof and we were all over this thing, we took showers at the gas station in a hose.
With gas?
With gasoline. And we'd light ourselves on fire. And after
That's not why they call it
Zoolander.
Burning Man, man.
Exactly. No, we were so dirty and smelly, we would like strip down to underwear at the Chevron and just take a hose like a dog and then get back on the bus and go see some more music and do some more drugs.
This sounds like a nightmare.
That shit's fun when you're in your 20s. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
those adventures. Yeah, because in
It was so
British
fun.
Columbia, where I grew up, there are festivals in the woods everywhere, and we would take like my mom's broken down camper van and like drive out into the middle of the woods, and like 8 of us would
That's
sleep,
awesome.
on 2 beds and get high and hang out. It was fun, but I'm 40. I'm 47.
God, you look great for 47,
Yeah,
buddy.
you don't look 47 at all.
Ryan, it always blows my mind that when we started New Amsterdam, you were 32. Is that right?
Was I?
Wow.
33?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, just like you're one of those guys that like you look young, but you have this stature. I mean, the kind of stature that lets you play the lead of a show like New Amsterdam as a medical director
Yeah.
of a, you know what I mean? But like, I think you were very young.
I was 21 when we started that show.
You look 21 now.
And then I was 40 when we finished.
It's like dog years.
I hear you. Depending on my look and stuff, I think my age can kind of shift and change a fair
Yeah.
amount. And it's a weird thing. Yeah, sometimes people are like, I don't know where to place you.
I remember even back in like 90210 days, we were
boy.
almost the same age. I was auditioning for a student.
And I was playing the teacher.
You're playing the teacher.
Yes. I was on that. I was like, I don't know, 4 years older than these kids who were like playing high school. And I was,
You're like the cool young teacher.
Yeah, you embody
An old
a
man.
gravitas. I think you have an old man living inside of you.
you embody an old man, but also a gravitas. Yeah. I'll say thank you for the gravitas and fuck you for the old man.
Yeah.
That's why I shaved, just so I am I young? Am I young enough now?
Old man vibe, baby face.
Too young.
Babyface,
Yeah,
old man.
baby face, old man.
That's my band name. That's the band
You're
I'm
Benjamin
starting.
Buttoning.
Tyler and I have always I want to get to your music too, Tyler. Tyler and I have
Sure.
always talked about doing some music together, which
Yes.
one day, who knows, maybe I would
Yeah,
love to.
we sat down at my apartment once in New York and we kind of like fiddled around a little.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Tyler's vibe, I feel like, is more. You're certainly more capable in an electronic space. You can like the beats and
Oh.
synths and all those things. And
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more of an acoustic man, playing instruments and piano and stuff like that. And so I feel
Yeah.
like there's something.
Synergy.
That can be a really fun marriage of genres, Like what I always envisioned for you and I was like almost like a Broken Bells type thing, like which is
Yeah.
Danger Mouse and
Oh yeah.
the Shins, right?
Yeah, or like a post service thing. Adam plays piano, so this could be a trio
Hey.
if we want to make this
And
happen.
the ukulele.
you know.
Let's not forget about that.
And the uke. That's true.
Yeah.
And the
And the harmonica.
harmonica and the
And the kazoo. I'm big on the kazoo.
he's an amazing kazoo player. You
Honestly,
should
no
hear.
one plays kazoo like me.
My middle child, Adam, this is legit. My middle child, all they want for Christmas is a kazoo. They're like, I just want a kazoo.
Really?
Dude.
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
That's amazing.
This year or every year?
This year.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought every year they're like, please, Papa, maybe have another kazoo.
And I say no. No kazoos.
Yeah. No, the kazoo is great when used in the right spot.
I don't know if you remember, Ryan, I had to use a kazoo in Dead End, the play that we did together.
Oh my God, I did not
I
remember
had
that
to
at all.
use a kazoo at the end when we sing the little song. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a sad
It
song,
was,
right?
if I had the wings of an angel over
Yeah, it was
these
so
prison
sad.
walls, I would fly.
And then it ended with the song,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I mean, there's a certain melancholy to the kazoo.
Yeah.
There is. It can also be joyful. It's quite silly. Let me ask you this while we're on the issue of embarrassing instruments. Did you ever play anything embarrassing when you were younger, like in school for band or class or anything?
I tried to play trumpet for like a second and it didn't work out.
Oh,
Yeah.
trumpet. Yeah. Trumpet's cool, though. Trumpet's not embarrassing.
cool,
That's
but
dope.
unless you can't play it, which it's not easy to play any sort of where you have the mouthpiece and you have to do the and you're like,
It's
they
really
literally
hard.
have a spit valve in the instrument because you have to spit to play it, which is just,
Yeah.
it's like, we could have figured out something else here, you know?
And watching somebody empty their spit
It's
valve
real
on
gross.
any wind
Oh,
instrument is
real
just
gross.
disgusting, man.
So
Yeah.
gross. Even less cool than that, I had to play the trombone. I didn't have to. There wasn't a gun to my head.
Yeah.
There's nothing less cool than a trombone. Just you're hitting people in the head.
I think there's like the arbitrary like handout instruments like a triangle or the wooden
That's
block.
true.
Those are a little
Right.
embarrassing because
Those are embarrassing.
I am a drummer, but in the sixth grade when we were able to join band or whatever, my teacher was like, they're like, you're the alternate drummer, so
Yeah.
you get to play the triangle.
Or like the cymbals where you just kind of stand there for a while until like
Yeah. And you get to do it once, like once per
Once.
jam, right? Just waiting.
Did you guys ever get a recorder? A
Oh
recorder?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
What? I feel like the recorder was so uncool because a flute is like this beautiful symphonic instrument, and the recorder is like this bastardized sort of, little plastic
But
version.
I will say I've seen some people rip on a recorder.
Who have you seen rip the recorder?
Can't name names, I'll be honest.
I couldn't tell you one.
Can't name one.
Rainn Wilson
But-
plays a mean recorder.
I bet you Ray Charles played one hell of a recorder.
He did
No,
not. He was a
he
soul
didn't.
man on the
I know.
piano.
It's like a participation instrument. It's like, hey, you can just join in.
Yeah.
I want to hit your music stuff.
Yeah, I have an album, an EP. I got signed to a small label in New York called Symphonic.
Congrats.
They're a distribution label, micro label that's backed by a major, and they signed me for a year contract with the option.
No bigs.
Nice.
Yeah,
No big
and
deal.
I'm like more than anything, I'm really happy to like model for my children. I'm like, hey man, 47. You can
Yeah,
you
you can
never
do
have the old adage like I'm too old or I can't do that now or I can't teach an old dog new tricks.
It's never too late.
Never too late. So that's coming out. We're releasing my album. My musical project is called Two Person Sex Cult, TPSC.
Oh wow, wow!
The al-
I remember
the-
you talking about this ages
yeah,
ago, man.
yeah. And the EP is called Pockets and Old Jackets, and
Yeah.
it's a 6-song EP, and it's mostly I would call it like it's an ode to like Jay Dilla, Pete Rock.
Oh, wow.
It's like hip hop, lo-fi instrumental, but I also sing on some of the tracks, and it's a little
Cool.
like
Oh, sick.
experimental, and it's really cool, man. I'm very proud of it.
When does that drop?
I think we're gonna go mid to late January. We're discussing like a launch plan, which is so like exciting to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my- we're like putting together like marketing materials.
Yeah,
and, like,
buddy.
yeah,
Throw a little
yeah.
party. Throw
Yeah.
a party or
Little
something. Play some
listening
music.
party.
I'm gonna do up here in Ojai. I'm doing a little listening party.
Nice.
No way.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Stoked to hear it.
And then also I'm constantly creating more music. I have my little studio here in the house. I'm creating more and more music, and I've kind of gotten my kids into it. I gave my daughter a
Really?
drum machine.
Nice.
And they're kind of helping me record little like backing vocals and things. It's just rad, man. It's so fun.
Dude, that's all. Jeff Tweedy started a band with his son. I feel like you should
Oh,
start.
that's a little Partridge Family thing
I know,
going on.
and it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be nerdy. You know what I mean? Like we can make it
No.
cool,
Make
family
it cool.
band. Yeah.
My son, I just got him a little karaoke machine and he's been loving that.
Oh, yeah.
He is just jamming out on the karaoke, singing along with things.
Does he get to pick a song and then it does the bouncing ball, the whole deal?
No, I don't know if it does that. It's really just like a speaker and a microphone. And so I
Great.
just will put on songs that he knows and he'll just
Great.
sing along to them.
Also, isn't your boy like 5?
He's 4 years old.
Yeah, so not following a bouncing ball or reading lyrics off a screen.
He's not there yet.
But he is a math genius, so I would not put it
He
past
is a
him.
math genius, and he did actually, little update, start spelling now.
No
yes, he
way.
can.
At 4?
He can spell 3-letter words now and kind of sound them out.
Whoa.
And dude, you have no idea. I've already talked about this on the podcast, but my son is doing multiplication. He's 4 years old.
He's an animal. Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm impressed. I have 3 children varying in ages from 9 to 14 that don't even know their times table.
None of them can read. Yeah, no, that's not true.
We don't place a lot of import on literacy in my house.
This kid knows all of his single-digit times table and then can like multiply double-digit numbers, which is just crazy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Tyler, cannot thank you enough for being on this podcast. Tell everybody and tell us also what you're excited about right now.
Yeah, well, I'm excited about this podcast. As soon as I saw that you guys had one, I was like, I'm in. I subscribed right away.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Of course, man. Followed, subscribed,
Thanks,
liked, listened
dude.
to all of it.
Did you rate and review? Because that's very important.
He didn't do it. He's out.
Pass.
Get him out of here.
Passing on
Get
that
him
rapid
out.
fire question. And then I have my own podcast called I Love You So Much, ILYSM, which I'm trying to get either of you or both of you on
We're in.
eventually.
We're there.
which
We'll do
is chugging along. I've had amazing guests from Judy Greer to Will Forte to Chris
it.
Sullivan, Mann and
Oh
Matthews,
man,
I love
Ethan
Forte.
Suplee, Devin Sawa, Jason Ritter, all the
great
peeps.
people.
And yeah, and it's really hard to get people to listen to your podcast. So if anybody watching this wants to come over and give us a subscribe on YouTube, that'd be amazing.
Go do that.
I need to interrupt out of a selfish request for Forte stories. Did he do anything ridiculous on your show? Was it very heartfelt? How was that? Because I'm a huge fan of the guy. I know you guys are friends.
So like our
I
show
love him.
is much more of a Socratic, like we talk about very sort of deep issues,
Yeah.
and a lot of it has to do with like being better people. But Forte wanted to talk about ice cream.
And when you say better people, you mean better people than Ryan and Adam is what you mean.
better,
Like
better
than
people,
us.
better people than you guys specifically. That's what the whole show is
The
about.
bar is very low. The bar is very low.
His show is actually called Big Intelligent Stuff, which
Yeah.
is a different
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
to go.
Big
That's
intelligent
and we
things.
definitely look down on your show for sure.
It makes sense.
No. We've heard the rumors.
No, I think the world needs this just as much as we need that kind of show. Like we need the levity, we need release, we need just like small stupid stuff. Honestly,
We need the stupidity.
Yeah.
We do.
You guys went right to it. You know
Right
what I
to
mean? Like
stupid.
there's no. Yeah,
You need
I love
stupid? Call us.
Yeah, we're not beating around
Yeah.
that bush. We're not trying to.
We couldn't do intelligent if we
No.
tried, and we've tried.
And we did.
And it's just
Yeah.
not there.
That
Yeah,
doesn't exist
it's-
anymore.
but there is an art to this stupidity. I will say, you guys have it.
I
nailed.
like that.
Yeah,
Artful stupidity.
absurdité. You guys are in the absurdité range.
Tyler, can I ask you, have you been cheating on me lately? Are you filming anything that I should be aware of? Anything you're excited about?
Yes, I have been cheating on you.
Son of a...
I know. I'm sorry, and with some really sexy people too.
What?
Yeah, so I have this new season of For All Mankind on Apple TV. I did the entire season 5 with Mireille Enos. We play partners. We're both peacekeepers on Mars, which is really cool.
Great.
And then I went and shot Air Bud, the new. They've rebooted theatrically.
What?
No way.
Yeah,
You
so
shot
they're-
Air Bud?
Yeah, so I'm sort of the adult lead. It's like this Bad News Bears
No
type
way.
movie where I have to coach
With a
this
dog.
I reluctantly coach this like misfit basketball team, and then we find a dog that plays. Anyway, it's the big theatrical
Dude.
reboot, so it's not another one of their like little offshoot movies.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
studio
redo.
backed big. theatrical
Who plays the dog? Have I seen the dog in anything, or is this your
No,
first timer?
original Air Bud is long dead, but they did
It's
an
a downer?
internet sweep. Yeah, it is a downer. It's a little old yellery. But they not that someone shot the original dog, but it's,
Okay, so there was no murder involved.
there
Just
was no murder.
natural.
natural
Yeah,
causes.
good.
But there
Yeah.
were six golden retrievers on set.
Wow.
And each of them did like a different thing.
Different
One
tricks.
could like maul the ball, one could shoot the ball, one could like not dribble per se, but footwork.
Wow.
But yeah, it was really cool. So I went and shot that. That'll be coming out next holiday season. And
That's awesome, dude.
I have a new movie called All Night Wrong coming out with Zach Cherry and Maria Bakalova and Emily Hampshire. It sounds like I've been busy.
Yeah,
but this is
dude,
over
you're-
like
it
2
sounds
years,
like you've been
Yeah.
really
Booked and
busy.
busy,
Yeah.
man.
And
Yeah.
I'm doing the new Dan Fogelman series on Hulu, which is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, big NFL show with like Chris Maloney and Bill Macy and Mandy
Love
Moore.
Maloney.
Yeah,
So happy
it's
for
cool,
you,
it's cool.
Tyler. I love how busy you are
Thanks,
right
man.
now. That's great.
Well, it's been very slow, man. It's just these little things have been picking up here and there.
Yeah.
And it's been really. I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. Yeah.
I also, by the way, I have I guess this might be airing right before my movie drops on Paramount Plus called My Weird School.
Oh yes, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to be dropping on Paramount. It's a Nickelodeon Paramount Plus movie, and it drops December 30th.
Well, congrats, dude.
Yeah, buddy, that's exciting.
Thank you.
By the way, Adam Rose, if people don't know, I've had the opportunity and the pleasure of working with as an actor. You're a fantastic performer, man.
Thank you
Like,
so much for saying that, man. Likewise.
From my exposure to you on set and just the, and you can just see when someone's got it.
That is so sweet of
These
you
guys-
to say.
this guy's got it.
Thank you so much for saying
Yeah.
that. Obviously, the
Of
same is
course,
true
man.
about you. You're hysterical, and you
Oh,
were,
thanks,
and you
man.
were also
Thank
so
you, thank you.
gracious. When we were on set, because I was a visitor, and that was your home, and I always appreciate that. So yeah.
Oh, of course, man. We're all peers, you know.
We talked a lot of shit behind your back, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Just we should be honest.
No, I
about
get that. That
Yeah.
makes
For sure,
sense.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Good.
par for the course.
But we minimized your exposure to it, which is the professional thing to do.
All right, guys. Tyler, you have to go.
I do. I have a telehealth appointment, unfortunately.
Tyler, you're the best. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for doing this.
You're great. I love this podcast. Love the concept. I love both you. You're awesome.
Love you,
and
man.
Thank you for having me, guys. Yeah.
And do me a favor, listen to Exile on Main Street by the Rolling Stones next time you're in the gym.
Yeah, and go rock Pinkerton right now.
Hell yes.
I will. I'll blast it.
And some tragically
Later, buddy.
hit for you, Adam. All right,
Okay.
guys. Take care.
What a dick.
Yeah, he's the worst, isn't he?
Isn't he just, I had to put up with that for 5 years. Full blown
I'm
diva.
surprised
Unbelievable.
you were able to get through that, honestly.
Right? It wasn't easy.
No, what a mensch that guy is.
He's the best, man. And I just have to ask one last
Yeah.
this or that because it's deeply personal to me.
What?
Nirvana or Pearl Jam?
Nirvana.
Thank you. If you had said Pearl Jam,
I honestly,
over,
I'm just
man.
more familiar with Nirvana than I am with Pearl Jam. I probably couldn't name you one Pearl Jam song, you know?
really?
But Nirvana, I could probably name a few.
Oh, yeah. Whatever age I would put it on the cassette, crank it up loud.
Also, like, I grew up right in the height of Nirvana, I feel like. That was like
Yeah. Who didn't? The best.
MTV, TRL, all that stuff.
Oh, TRL, 90s nostalgia, hard. All right, well, let's do this again sometime.
Yes.
Thanks for listening or watching this episode or however you're consuming it today. And please check us out on all the platforms. Please rate and review.
Very important.
And you can email us at smallstupidstuffpod@gmail.com and follow us on the gram and other places. And I think that's it. What else?
Yeah, follow us at Small Stupid Stuff Pod on all of those, whatever social medias you're using.
All those things. And
and can't wait to talk to you guys next week.
yeah, man. See you soon.
Stuff.